Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 11 of our Crackpack modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So if you recall last episode, we got our ore berries automated, or at least started with it. Since then, if we jump over here, for starters, I've done a ton of work. If you didn't notice, or if you don't watch the series or whatever, I ended out the invention series because I didn't feel like it really brought anything to the table that was really unique, and plus it wasn't getting updated and stuff, so I ended out that series to kind of free up time to allocate more time to like Crackpack and Sky Factory and stuff like that. And I've done a bunch of work. This has been running. I just recently set up the tin, copper, aluminum, essence berries, all that. I haven't found a whole lot more berries. I did do, or bushes. I did do a lot of mining though. But if you notice, I did set up little areas here, and then right up here as well. Which, if you notice, that's copper. We've only got like a couple bushes of that. Now, I did do a ore sheep mod showcase yesterday, and what is this? Oh. I guess it's just throwing them in whatever slots it feels like. And if you didn't watch that, I did find out that you can actually grow those oreberry bushes on your ore sheep. And you can also do some of the modded ores. You can do blocks, like blocks of tin and stuff. So there's a lot with ore sheep that you can do in addition to just the vanilla ores. So I just couldn't get them to eat before, so I didn't realize you could do the modded ores. But I haven't actually finished out that building much because I've been working over here, and I still haven't dug out where the canal is going to be and stuff. But I spent most of the time farming marble, clay, stuff like that for this. If you notice, there's farms down there, and I have a really big surprise. I'll show you guys in just a second once we get down there. And then I started digging this. I think I'm going to make it kind of like a store, and I'm going to use DecoCraft to put up a like a sign and different stuff. And kind of do this as like a distillery building. And then upstairs, I haven't done too much. I did put down some carpenter's beds, and you know, I still got to do the roof. I think I'm going to do like partially glass on the top and more like a flat design. I think so. Still very much a work in progress. You know, I've just kind of finished out the frame and everything, and then I used the saw here, the stone saw from Microblocks, and cut out some abyssal stone strips and glass covers and stuff. This is the stone frame glass. And then if we go downstairs, this is where the actual distillery area is going to be, and I may expand it some as time goes on. But I haven't got these plugged in with power just yet, so they're not actually running, but I've got just some carpenter's doors set up here with the harvesters, and then right up here I have a reservoir feeding an Agricraft wooden water tank, and then that's keeping all this watered and of course increasing the growth rate. And if you notice, these are all 10-10-10 potatoes, and we've also got 10-10-10 sugarcane, which you can get by breeding carrots and wheat, right? I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, wheat and carrots, and then of course you use a sand block instead of dirt with your breeding sticks. But I got that 10-10-10, and I also got 10-10-10 on carrots and wheat as well. So, and then I just used the clipper right here to get the clippings, and then planted those. So, which if you don't know how that works, basically any plant that's above 0% growth, you can just right click it and you'll get these clippings, and then you can plant those clippings and get your, you know, expand your garden. Now there's a chance it'll fail, but if you have 10-10-10 seeds, it's gonna, I believe it's gonna succeed like every time. So but that's what I've been working on, because today, if you recall, I said we're going to work on a new power source because it's kind of overdue. We need more power generation, and we need a power infrastructure for this base. So let's get started with that. let me run over here and we'll start some crafting. Oh, you'll also notice in my bag here, I've got to put up right now, but I did make a cobalt hammer with full redstone and lapis on it, and then flux, of course, and then a lumber axe with flux and redstone. And I did a bunch of mining. Of course, with the hammer, I don't know, I love mining once you get the hammer because you just like blast through everything. Because I was thinking originally about making a from mechanism an atomic assembler or disassembler or whatever it's called. Let's see. Oh, where's it at? There we go. Atomic disassembler. It's pretty easy to make, and it's actually a really good mining tool, so if you're interested in that, you can grab that. But I decided just to use the hammer with lapis on it. And I got most everything moved over to here, so we've got most of our ingots and stuff. And then over here, you know, we've got just assorted junk. And then I did find some more ender lily seeds as well, so I've got those growing. I just moved those over from the other base. And yeah, that's pretty much, I guess, the main things I've been working on. So let's go ahead. I'm going to throw these in there. If you notice, let's see. How's it not going to pull it up that way? Or did I not put it? Oh no, I'll put them in here. There's our carrot seeds, our wheat seeds, sugarcane, and potatoes. And I've got some clippings for the carrots and wheat. I just haven't got those planted anywhere just yet. So, and I've got pretty decent stats on geishel greens and hemp as well. So I've been doing quite a bit. Been working quite a few hours on this stuff. So the first thing that we're going to want to make is going to be a vat, or a few vats probably, because I believe the power source that we're going to go with to get our new infrastructure and everything set up is, why is it not pulling up the vat? I cannot find it. Maybe I'm blind, but we'll just look it up with Ender IO then. But we're going to be going with the Ender IO power source to get started. So there we go, the vat. So we're just going to need some electrical steel, a furnace, some fluid tanks, machine chassis, cauldrons. Most of it's pretty simple to make. Let me grab some glass and some iron here. We'll need a bit of iron. And you know what I forgot to make is a bunch of electrical steel. We've got a little bit here. Okay. And once we get all this set up, we can actually move all of our ore processing and everything, and fairly soon we will get that kind of automated so that we can throw stuff in while we're out in the world exploring and stuff. So I think I'm going to go with 3 vats for right now. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to jumpstart the system with a capacitor bank to get power being, or liquid being created and stuff being farmed, and then we'll kind of fine-tune that by the end of the episode. So and we'll get some gold and some copper. I don't want all that. And some redstone. But I have to say, we're not hurting for materials anymore at all. Oh yeah, I forgot to break this stuff down. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and take all those because we'll need them with this build and stuff. There's that. That. And the furnace. And I'm going to go make some electrical steel, and I will be back. What am I doing? And I will be back in just a minute once I get that crafted up. Okay, welcome back. I'm just going to go ahead and make 2 vats for right now, and then I'll make the last one in a minute. So, because it takes a while for the electrical steel to cook up, so it feels like watching paint dry. So we've got our vats, and I made up some conduits. Energy. I didn't get a bunch of pressurized fluid, which we're going to need that. I'll tell you what we're going to do for now, I think. Because I don't want to run pressurized fluid all the way across there. Let's just make a drum really, really quick. And we'll just store the sludge in there for now. Because I've got the sludge boiler set up inside this building right now. It's going to get moved. You know, this building's all got to be reorganized. And then eventually we'll put our... oh, I'm having a mind blank here. Facades on the conduits and stuff and make it look a bit better. But let's see. I'm thinking we'll just set our vats up right here. So for right now, we're just going to be producing oh, how do I want to run this actually? For right now, we will just be producing Hooch and burning that off, and then eventually we'll make stuff a little bit better than that. Yeah, I think... yeah, for right now, I'm just going to run it out this way. Because we can. It's not going to look the best, but that'll be alright. We'll make it look better. I mean, our Orberry building looks terrible right now, but there we go. Oh, come on. For some reason, it's not wanting to right-click sometimes. Like, just on that. It works for anything else, but for some reason, it's like, no, don't want to right-click there. So we've got our potatoes going in. Now the next thing we're going to want is we're going to want to turn the sugarcane into sugar, and then we're going to want to supply it with water. So let's go see about that. And I think for water we're going to use another reservoir. I could use the one that's already set up, but I just as well just put one over there by the vat. They're fairly cheap. So we'll get one of those, or, you know, 2 crafts of this set up. It's just glass around a cauldron. So, okay, I've got glass on me. Okay. Nope, wrong cauldrons. Nope. Is it quite clear glass? Oh, that's right. It's fused quartz on the top and bottom. Forgot about that. So let's see. Do I have any fused quartz left? Nope. Okay. Let me actually just make a bit of this. Okay. I didn't realize there was 40 in there already. Let me run over there and get that fused quartz going, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, welcome back. So we'll get our 2 reservoirs, and then the last thing that we're going to want is going to be an auto crafter of some sort. I don't know. I know there's some in the pack. If anything, we can go with the Ender IO one or the RF tools. Okay. Let's see. I'm not familiar with progressive automation, honestly. Actually, give me 1 second here. Okay, welcome back. I was just doing a little bit of reading there on that. I think we're going to go with just the RF tools one again. Just just because it seems like it would be cheaper power-wise than the progressive automation one. And that one you have to put like a RF engine in it and all this, so we're just going to go with this for right now. And we just need the single. Oh, it's in the other one. I needed 2 pieces. Oh, I've already got redstone. And I've got sticks here. And we'll get just a piece of wood. Okay. Or no, I need 2 pieces of wood, don't I? And I apologize about the dog barking. That's the neighbors again. Like, they just came home. I guess they got the dog out and then came in, put the dog back in the house, and just left. So, I don't know. Okay. So we got our crafter tier 1. And so we'll bring this over here and get all this set up. And we'll teach our crafter to turn that sugarcane into sugar for us. Now eventually I'd like to automate it maybe with golems or something, just because I like watching golems work a bit more. So I'm thinking that... how do I want to do this? Actually, I think I'm just going to set the crafter up right here. I know it's kind of cramped. We'll fix all this later on. But we'll just hook it up like that. That dog drives me insane. Okay. And we'll teach it to make sugar. Set that to extract, and then it should put the sugar into there once we get power and water going. So we'll set our reservoir up, thinking right here. And do I have my... okay, I was about to say, I thought I had my bucket on me. And we'll just put this into there. And if you notice, it'll start filling up, and basically that's just an infinite water source that's fairly easy to set up and everything. And I think it looks a little bit better than just a hole in the floor with pipes connected to it. So we'll set that. Of course, technically we could have just right-clicked the reservoir to have it extract. That works as well. So that'll start filling up with water, and then let's go grab ourselves... I don't know why I'm running out. Let's grab our basic capacitor bank just really quick, because I don't think... okay, that's all silicon. I don't think that's going to run out of power in the one trip that it's going to take, so we should be all right. And like I said, we'll just use this to kind of jumpstart the system, because the vats do require power, but you know, the power it takes them to, say, produce a bucket of hooch doesn't even come close to the amount of power that you're going to get from that hooch. So, because I was wanting to go with something like an ethanol or biofuel or hooch or something, and I decided hooch would be kind of fun to do. So let's run our power cables now really quick. So I think we'll just run them, kind of follow... yeah, actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Really no reason to run them to that side right now. Now eventually we'll probably set up more vats and stuff. And we'll bring it up. Down. And honestly, this wiring is kind of temporary. And then I think what we'll do is just do this, because eventually this is all going to be ran through the floor, I think. So I think we'll go out for a little swim here. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Just because it'll be easier to get in and out and everything. Oh, I lost a piece of marble. That'll be alright. Okay. Oh my gosh, that dog drives me up the wall. I do apologize for that if you guys can hear him, because he just barks non-stop. I mean, I don't blame him, but oh gosh. Alright, so now we've got everything ran, and we'll hook this up as a jump start. Alright, it's pumping that sugar. Okay, it's pumping it all into here right now. And if you notice, this is starting to like kind of change colors. What it's doing is combining the... Wow, we got so many poisonous potatoes now. God, we have so many potatoes. But you'll notice, like if we watch this for just a second, the combination of the 10-10-10 and the Agricraft Waterer make this grow insanely fast. Welcome back. Sorry about that. My disk space filled up. I hadn't deleted the videos from yesterday and all that. So, if you notice, this has built up a decent amount of potatoes, but we've already generated, this is full of hooch. But of course, the poisonous potatoes run at a ×8 multiplier, and the potatoes run at a ×4. Now you can do this also with like wheat and different things, but I do suggest you use the potatoes because they are going to have the highest multipliers. I think wheat seeds, let's see, let's pull this up really quick. See, apples are 3.5, potatoes are 4, and poisonous potatoes are ×8. Seeds are ×2. Wheat is a ×3. So potatoes are naturally just the best bet, I'd say, on that. At least that's my my feelings on it. So now the next thing that we're going to want to get set up is going to be a tank, and I think we're going to use just a railcraft tank. I don't know if we want to do a steel tank, maybe. We'll need the steel plates, that's the only thing. Or if we just want to use an iron, I think we might just use an iron, actually, for right now anyway. Because these iron plates, just 4 iron ingots for that, so, and we've got tons of iron. And once we get, you know, a bit better, like as far as speed and stuff goes, mainly, we'll switch everything over maybe to iron, to steel. So, but what we're going to need to get this going is a rolling machine. And just pistons, crafting table, and iron. So I'm going to get this together really quick, and I'll get these, I'll get that set up, and then I'll come back for just a second to show you how we'll get this stuff processed. Actually, just get off of him. He's driving me insane. And that. But yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, welcome back. So we'll just throw that rolling machine down there. I'm just trying to save as much time with this episode as I can, because we still got just a little bit more, and I know it's running probably close to 30 minutes right now. So, but we'll get that compressed into these iron plates, and we'll make a decent sized tank, I think. Not too crazy, but a little bit of size to it. Okay, and we'll go ahead, we'll get I think 24 should be fine. And then we'll get the valves really, really quick. So just iron bars, and then a lever. Okay. And that. And then we'll get a bit of these gauges. Oh yeah, I need to... I actually think I have some in storage, but... Alright. So we'll get a bit of these. We'll need some more. And the last one, you'll have to click it if you want it to craft that. And we'll go ahead on over and start getting this set up. That way we can kind of just craft what we need with the assembly halo. So I need to put this chocobo in there and let him heal for a little bit, because he's still kind of damaged. And that. And I've still got to run the power over, you know, through the base and everything. I do think we might upgrade power conduits fairly soon, because I don't feel like energetic alloy is going to be too much of a pain for us at this point. So we might as well, I think. Which actually, eventually these tanks are going to be above ground, but for now, we are just going to put them in here. So I think we'll do... Let me actually just grab my axe here. Oh, I really didn't want to lose that, because that's great wood, but I've got a bunch, because I mean with this axe it's so easy to cut it down, but... Alright, we'll lay it out like that. And a 3x3 I think will be good for now. Just to give us a bit of a buffer for storing the, you know, the liquid and everything. And actually I want to remove that. Okay. Grab that. Nope, wrong place. Okay. And then we'll just stick our valves here and here. And then put, oh man, I think we'll have enough pressurized fluid to run it. Yeah, just enough. Okay, we'll extract. Now these are running again because we have Hooch in here. So if you notice, we can hold 720,000 millibuckets of that Hooch. So we've got a decent sized buffer with this. Like I said, eventually I want to upgrade this, but that'll work for now, I think. Especially when we start pulling it out as well. So the last thing that we're going to want to get set up is actually some way to use this as a power source. So I think for right now we'll just use the combustion generator. Yeah, I think so. So we'll just need some basic gears, fluid tanks, pistons, machine chassis, and electrical steel. So I will be back. I'm going to make, I think, a couple of these and probably finish that last vat up, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. So I've got everything prepped. I went ahead and made that third vat. I made 3 combustion generators, and I also made a reservoir set up for us. So, like I said, I'm just going to run the cabling off camera because I know this episode's running kind of long, and I've got to run it over to that building, and I'll probably have to make some more conduits. But like I said, we may actually move up to these enhanced energy conduits because they can carry a lot more power. I mean, these are capped at 640 where these are 5120. And energetic alloy, of course, just glowstone, gold, and redstone. So none of that's really an issue for us, I don't feel like. And if you notice, we have a bunch of Hooch now. So, giggity giggity. And we'll go ahead and run that. Made a few more of these because I know we're going to need them. And where's my wrench? let that hook in. We'll tell this to extract. And that means we don't need these anymore. Alright. And wow, we have so many poisonous potatoes. Oh god, we have so many potatoes. 27 stacks. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something with all those potatoes. I don't know what just yet, but we are generating just an absolute ton of poisonous potatoes. I may end up putting a void upgrade on that barrel, I think, so that way it'll dump off any excess of the just standard potatoes, maybe, or something. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just let it fill up, and then, because it can run the standard potatoes too. We'll probably do that, actually. How much sugar? Oh god, we have a ton of sugar. So basically this setup is going to just back itself up before long, which will be fine. Oh, that's out of power now, though. That's fine. We have almost 100,000 of that. 81,000, so. Okay, so we'll set our combustion generators up. I think we'll just do it right here, actually. There we go. And eventually the power production for this is actually going to be in a different area, and this will just be for the you know, creating the liquids and everything. But for now, this will have to do. And we'll set this, well, it should be fine like that, actually. Extract. So this will start filling up with Hooch, and then we're going to have to give it some kind of a coolant, which in this case we're going to be using water. And I think we'll just set our reservoir up just right here, I think. That'll be fine, and we'll set a pipe there. We'll right click this so it auto extracts or auto exports, and then still gotta set that up, and then we'll just get some water to get this going. Oh, come on. Well, I was hoping I'd get water from there, but apparently that's not going to happen. Oh, well, now it does. Okay, so that's going to start filling up, and if you notice, it automatically just sent its water into these because it's touching these, and we're producing RF, 60 RF a tick, so we're talking 180 right there. And honestly, we could really expand this system because if you notice, we're not even really burning through Hooch, and chances are with this this setup, once I get power ran back over here, which I'll do that just really quickly, and for now I'm just going to do it like this. I know the wiring's a mess, but we'll fine tune that later on. And we'll just plug it in like that, and if you notice, this is building back up its power buffer fairly quickly, and then we can actually remove this, or we can, actually I might just leave it here, honestly. Oh, it's filling up that right now. So it's like, no, we're taking this power back. But honestly, we'll see this producing more Hooch, chances are, with just that vat than we are, oh yeah, than what we are using. So this is going to back up before long, and fairly soon we can make this rocket fuel with gunpowder and redstone, or fire water with blaze powder and redstone. So I think we'll get into the rocket fuel fairly soon, because it's actually, I believe, the strongest. Well, I say the strongest. It produces faster, but it's less efficient than fire water, or vice versa. They're both kind of balanced. But I think we'll go with the rocket fuel, and maybe just set up like a auto creeper farm, and then a agricraft redstone farm for that, or we might do blaze. I don't know, but we'll see. You know, fairly soon. Yeah, if you notice, we're producing way more hooch than what we're using. So, and I believe these are probably filled up. Yeah. So we're coming out, you know, fairly positive on power with that, and honestly, with this setup, eventually these are going to quit running because it won't take this long to fill completely up with hooch. So, but yeah, so we've got a basic power infrastructure. I'm probably going to add more combustion generators to this because we are producing enough hooch probably to run like 9 of these or more. But I want to upgrade the conduits and everything, and set us up like a decent sized capacitor bank and run the cables over to the building. So there's still a lot of off-camera work that needs to be done to this. Generally, one of these vats with hooch can run 3 to 4 combustion generators fairly easy and still come out positive. So if you notice, it's using 6 millibuckets a tick, and we're producing, I don't even know, a ton though, in comparison to what we're using. So yeah, so we'll expand this out. I imagine by next episode it'll be a wall of combustion generators right here, maybe 12 or something. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode out there. If you guys have any questions, as always, feel free to ask. And next episode, I don't know yet what we're going to be getting into. We might get into a little bit of magic, because I know I've been putting off blood magic a little bit, so we might dive into that, or we might do something different. If you guys have a preference, definitely let me know what you guys really want to see. But yeah, so until next episode though, do take care, and I will see you then.